For our hypotheses, we predicted that the order from lowest to highest alkalinity will be distilled water, tap water, pond water, and seawater. The seawater should have the most alkalinity because it has many ions, while distilled water should have the least because it has none. Our hypotheses about the order of pH from highest to lowest was saltwater, pond water, tap water, and distilled water. The actual order we observed was saltwater, tap water, pond water, and distilled water. This means our hypotheses were partially correct because we correctly predicted that saltwater would have the highest pH and distilled water would have the lowest. However, we were wrong about the middle two. We thought pond water would have the higher pH than tap water, but the results showed that tap water had a higher pH than pond water. The difference might be because tap water often contains added minerals and chemicals that increase its pH, while pond water have organic materials or natural acids that lower its pH. So although we understood that saltwater had a high pH due to dissolved salts and buffering ions, we underestimated how tap water treatment can affect its pH and overestimated the buffering in pond water. This shows how water sources can vary, and it's important to test them rather than rely on assumptions.
This is the tap water without CO2.
The pH for tap water is 9.
This is the tap water with CO2.
The pH is 9.
This is the distilled water without CO2.
The pH for distilled water is 5.5.
1. This is the distilled water with CO2.
The pH is 5.2.
This is the pond water without CO2.
The pH is 6.
This is the pond water with CO2.
The pH is 5.8.
This is the salt water without CO2.
The pH is 9.
This is the salt water with CO2.
The pH is 11.5.
Ocean acidification happens when too much carbon dioxide from the air goes into the ocean. When carbon dioxide mixes with seawater, it creates a weak acid called carbonic acid. This acid makes the ocean more acidic, which means the water's pH goes down. The problem is that many sea animals like corals, oysters, and clams have hard shells made from calcium carbonate. When the ocean becomes more acidic, it becomes harder for these animals to build and keep their shells. Over time, this can harm their health and make it harder for them to survive. Ocean acidification is caused mostly by humans burning fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas, which releases lots of carbon dioxide into the air. Scientists are worried because if the ocean keeps getting more acidic, it could hurt many ocean creatures and affect the whole ocean ecosystem.
Bye!